Hello guys, MotoHolic here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna show you how a friend of mine made a Thunderbird X out of a regular Thunderbird 350. Let's go! So for this video I have to drive to my friend's house to pick up the bike. Let's go, I'll explain things along the way. So guys, this video is not at all educational or how-to or anything like this. This is purely for fun and entertainment purposes, so please do not take me seriously and don't hate me too much for this. I'm just enjoying it and having a bit of fun. So a friend of mine a couple of years ago got this Thunderbird 350 and I'm guessing he wasn't too happy with the stock looks of it. He wanted to modify it and make it look slightly different, make it look unique. I mean, don't we all want to do that? So he did a few modifications to his Thunderbird. I'd say the looks of it, it's pretty decent. As for practicality, well, I'd say it desires a few more improvements or whatnot, or maybe it's not really practical. Anyway, I will ride it back and then I'll tell you what I feel about it when we're riding. Judge for yourself and see what you think of these mods, and do let me know. I really would like to hear what you guys have to say about this crazy or insane or pretty normal mods. You guys be the judge. Where is Dada? You coming with me, sweetie? Yeah? Come, let's go.
I'm gonna find the Dada.
Okay, we have to take this bike. Hey, sweetie, you have to move because I have to take this bike out. Oh, these guys, hey. Alright, whatever they have done to this Thunderbird to make it from Thunderbird 350 to Thunderbird X, it did not eliminate the insane vibrations. No, no sir, no. As soon as you go above 4,000 RPM, the handlebars feel like a vibrator. It's like, oh, my old hands are shaking about 4,000 RPM. Apart from the insane vibrations, but this has nothing to do with the mods. this is Royal Enfield's fault. I think it's a bit rattly on this bike, but I don't know how much I can blame the owner for this or how much I can blame the mod job. Kind of I don't feel safe driving over bumps on this baby. It just feels like the whole thing is gonna fall apart. But I guess it's a rat bike, innit? So that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be a rat. I don't know how much I can comment on the sitting posture. This has not changed since the stock RE Thunderbird. The foot pegs are still very much forward, and I'm not used to it as much because the Himalayan foot pegs are more reclined backwards. I'm more used to that kind of sitting posture. The owner did change the handlebars. These are not obviously Thunderbird original handlebars. I believe he said he put Yamaha FZ16 handlebars on it, which are much narrower and much lower, which does give it kind of like a sporty look and sporty feel. I do feel a bit more aerodynamic, I'm guessing, sitting on this bike. What I don't like about people doing mods is to take off the mirrors. I mean, mirrors are such a useful thing on the bike. Why would you want to take it off? I wouldn't say this mods did much to the handling of the bike. I mean, it is nimble-ish for a tank, but I mean, the mods that he did reduced quite a bit of weight. I'll show you around in a bit once we stop. That was dangerous. What was I saying? Yes, the mods he did reduced the weight of the bike. I wouldn't say significantly, but quite a bit. They took off some extra parts, I'm guessing as he would call them extra. So I'm guessing because of that the handling did improve. I don't know, I'm really skeptical about this bike. Seriously, look at this. Now we have to go through the mud. I'm missing all the fenders in the front, in the back. It's really not practical for rainy season or off-road or any kind of practical riding. You drive through a puddle, your face is full of mud, your back is full of mud, your passenger is full of mud. Everything will be covered in mud and wet and everything. But it's a good thing that I have a relatively dry day today. The brakes are quite decent on this bike, but then again, he didn't change the brakes. These are the original Thunderbird 350 brakes. I believe Brembo or something equivalent. Got some good stopping power to it. Obviously no ABS on this model at all. One thing I like to point out, it's a bitch and a half to find a neutral on this bike. Seriously, it's like almost impossible. Come on. Yes, I found it, but the light came on. Okay. Let the baby cool down a little bit, and then we'll look around and talk about it some more. Alright guys, so what can I say about this bike? Well, let's start on the good things, right? The concept, the idea is pretty cool, I have to say. Try to make like a naked bike out of it. You know, take out as much plastic and as much extra unnecessary things as you want, as you need. I'd say that's a good concept, yes. However, the execution of it really leaves a lot to desire for. Where do we start? Okay, let's say, the whole idea of like a matte black tank, I quite dig it. It's quite nice. A little red accent here really pops it out, makes it pop. And well, paint over chrome, you know how it works. It never sticks, doesn't stick here, has not stuck here on the side stand. You know, so the whole idea of a matte black tank is amazing. The whole idea of a whole matte black bike is amazing, but the execution, I mean, come on, you can see the quality of the paint job here. It's like, wow. I mean, it really desires a lot of improvement. You know, he did change the handlebars, as I said, to smaller ones. It does make it feel a bit sporty and a bit more nimble, if you'd like to say that. So, okay, I really have no idea why he decided to go and again repaint the engine block black. I mean, originally the engine block was matte black anyway, so why would you want to go and paint it all over again with this kind of like, you know, crappy paint job where it's just like running everywhere and whatnot. Yeah, you see, remove the chrome piece here, which I don't know what it holds inside. I'm guessing like toolbox or something like that, but he didn't remove the back plate because it has, you see, as you can see, it has a regulator on it on this side. He removed it to make it as naked as possible. The whole back piece is gone. Yes, there's only this tiny little thing for, I'm guessing, trying to protect your passenger's ass from the mud. The tail light is mounted to the side here with a little bit of kind of ghetto setup, you know. But the idea is pretty good, the execution. The number plate, I mean, you do have to have a number plate, so mounted it sideways, which is pretty cool. But again, the idea is great, but the execution, I mean, come on, who welds something to the swing arm? I mean, weld it to the swing arm directly. What's wrong with you guys? What's wrong with you guys? So this whole tail section is gone, the backrest is gone, the tail light stuck to the side, the indicators don't exist. I'm not sure how street legal it is to take off the indicators at the back and ride without them, but then again, we live in the middle of nowhere in the village, and I don't think anybody is gonna bother about this. Alright, enough about the back of the bike, right? We've seen enough of this. I've seen the engine part. Now let's see what has happened to the front of it. The front mudguard is entirely gone. Gone. Alright, which does make it look quite naked and compact and, I don't know, power style, you know, minimalistic, a kind of thing where less is more, and that kind of BS. On the practical side, oof, bloody hell. As I was driving through the little puddles and just whatever was left of yesterday's storm, I had mud flinging up from the front wheel through the steering column and into my face. I mean, that was shocking. That was shocking. The idea of number plate mounting here on the side fork, yes, it is quite cool. The idea is, but the execution, bloody hell, come on. Clamps, this is the best you could do, clamps? Seriously? I really like the concept of matte black indicators with just like a little bit of yellow around here. I think it's kind of cool. Would be good to have this on both indicators in the front and in the back, but again, as I said before, the guy does not have indicators in the back. There is a little light here, indicator from an RC, that lights up the number plate. Looking from the right side of the bike, again we see the same engine block, not even spray painted, but really crappily into what was supposed to be matte black, but it's not. It's really kind of odd glossy black. You know, what I really like is the exhaust strap. This is not one of your cheap Amazon bought, I don't know, 200 rupee exhaust straps. He bought this exhaust strap from Europe. Look at the quality of SS clamps, not a speck of rust on it. And here right next to the engine block also, like really well done, well made, and no discoloration or any tearing or anything on the exhaust strap, which I appreciated a lot, because I've had an exhaust strap on my Himalayan for shorter time than he has on his bike, and mine's already falling apart. So big thumbs up for the exhaust strap. I think that's the only thing I could agree with on this bike is the exhaust strap. Wow, I'm really critical today, but what can I say? I appreciate talent where it is, and for the rest of the things, I call things how they are. Overall, these mods, I don't know, they probably cost him couple of thousand rupees, that's about it, not more than that. Did make the bike look uniquely different and very distinctive, so I got to give him credit for that. So guys, if you are into this kind of hack job mods and you really like driving through mud puddles and getting splashed of dirty water in your face, on your back, and all over your passenger and everywhere else, go for this kind of mod, why not? Enjoy it. I am not gonna do this. Nope. Not even if you pay me. No. Alright guys, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this entertaining video that was less educational and more for just for laughs. On a serious note though, do stay away from this kind of hack jobs. If you're gonna mod your bike, do it properly. Do it so it's safe, to improve the comfort and the usability of your bike. That's all for now. I'll see you guys next week. In the meantime, ride safe and enjoy every moment of it. Hello guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to make Thunderbird X out of your regular I mean, if you are into this kind of things, make a Thunderbird X out of your regular Thunderbird by removing the extra parts. No way in hell. Bad. Make sure you do a proper job to improve your bikes. Bad. On a serious note though, guys, do stay away from this kind of hack modifications and garage second grade kind of mod jobs. Oh, I'm running out of words for this kind of... I'm so angry. And now it's time to go and watch MotoGP, so enough of this, let's go. Marcus.